Right. Now for question 24, once again, we're looking for substitution. We don't know what our substitution variable u is going to be. So let's look at this. We have two functions here. We have square root of x, and we have this big guy over here. Now square root of x is obviously a simple function, so we're looking at this one as the composite function. Now we're looking for f, the big function, the outside function, which in this case is clearly sine of something. What is that something? That g of x, which is going to become our u. That g of x is 1 plus x to the power 3 over 2. So if you remember from our previous videos, g of x is what we substitute as u. And so in this case, our u is just going to be 1 plus x to the power 3 over 2. Okay, that means this sine term is going to be taken care of by the substitution. What's left is this square root of x and this dx. How do we get rid of them? Same way we usually do. Take du with respect to dx. What do we get? The 1 is a constant, it goes away. We have left 3/2 x to the power half. Or, in other words, I don't want this 3/2 over here. I'm going to cross multiply this. And I do want the dx on the right side, so I'm going to cross multiply the dx up. With that simple change, I have 2 du over 3 is equal to, what's x to the power half is just square root of x times dx. Now that's very convenient. Now that I have my replacement, I can just go ahead with my substitution. Replace the sine term with sine u, and the square root of x times dx gets replaced by du times a constant 2 over 3, which by now you should know I can just place out front because integration doesn't affect constants. So 2/3 sine integrates and becomes negative cosine. So cos u, and I'll put a negative out here. Remember your constant of integration. Last step that remains is to replace the u's with x's. And so we replace cos u was equal to 1 plus x to the power 3 over 2. So 1 plus x to the power 3 over 2. And your constant of integration, which finishes the problem very nicely.